But without further ado, it's a pleasure of mine to present the City of Richmond Police Department with their first 4-year certificate of accreditation. Congratulations, Chief.
The Richmond Police Department has been accredited. We went down to the station and spoke with Chief James Ebert about the tremendous achievement his team has made.
At Whitaker Bank, your success is our priority, and that is why we have experienced lenders and personnel to assist you with all of your financial needs. With 2 convenient locations in Stanton and Clay City, Whitaker Bank is your partner for success, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Well, it's an opportunity for us to take a look at our department and measure ourselves as a police agency against the highest standards that are known in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And what accreditation does for us is not only to help us to achieve those standards, but it allows for our local community to see that those standards are met from a third party who can verify that we met those standards. A lot of it comes into records keeping and then how we respond to different types of calls. Like some of the additional things that we had to change up is how we stored some of our evidence. There's additional safety precautions and additional security precautions that we had to change in order to meet accreditation standards. How we store records over a period of time had to change, and then there was several updates to some of the policies that we had on file. It started for us right when I got sworn in October of 16. We started talking about the option of going for accreditation, and in November we went to some training to see if something that is worth our while and is going to make us a more professional organization. So the command staff got together through November and December, and we made it talked about it all the way down to the rank and file officers of the police department and staff, civilian staff, and came to the conclusion it was a worthwhile endeavor that we really wanted to take part in. So what we did from there, from basically January of 17 all the way to April of 19, was the time it took us to reach accreditation. We feel comfortable that we now have we are working to the highest standards in law enforcement here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. The good news is a lot of the things that we did day to day before accreditation, we were already doing, but now we have the paperwork there to support us as far as the policies and procedures, which will reduce potential litigation, and will reduce the concerns from that we don't have consistent performance out in the field. Yeah, this was, I went through accreditation process when I was working with the Frankfort Police Department, and the way we did our process was vastly different. What we did was we kind of took a bottom-up approach versus most departments used kind of a top-down approach, where a chief directs that we're going to seek accreditation, and they kind of give 90% of the answers and everybody kind of follows suit. We went the opposite direction. We decided as a group we wanted to do the accreditation for the police department, and from there, on a lot of the key issues, we went and had committee meetings and came up with solutions from all different styles of the ranks, from patrol officers to mid-management to the executive level. So it's very unique to us. And then specifically, this was an endeavor for us that really is beholden to the people that started working here from October 16 going forward. And they've really put their heart and soul into achieving this great accreditation. And we hope the public feels very proud with what we've accomplished, and we continue to look forward to serve the public and expand our community impact.
With Richmond's very own WBONTV.com, I'm Lance Gaither.